I finally feel like I'm consistently starting to get this series kind of recorded and even uploaded. And, real life gets in the way sometimes. So I do want people to be aware that, real life gets in the way. And I have days where I don't feel like putting together a video as well sometimes. But I am trying to get this series out a little more consistently. We're going to be playing the Boston Bruins in this particular episode to start it off. And to kick it off, here's the simulation for the first period of play. And both teams getting a goal. I can live with a goal against, especially on 10 shots. That's a 900 even save percentage right there. Second period of play. Now, that's not an even 900 save percentage. I don't even know what save percentage that is. It's got to be like an 8 something. I don't know. It started off with Pastrnak 30 seconds into the period from the point near the half wall. DeBrusk from point blank in front of the goal crease. Not even much more than a minute later, and then to end the period, this is brutal. Look at the timing of these goals that were given up. 30 seconds into the period, then almost 2 minutes into the period, a minute and a half later, DeBrusk scores, and then with 3 minutes to go in the period, I think, that is Blankenberg from almost the Rockstar zone. I got Rockstar zoned. Okay, jumping into this game, I changed... Oh God, the TV is loud. Let's change that. Okay, change the camera. Goodness gracious, I'm not ready to play this, obviously. Nice save on the post. Boom! No, I didn't mean to press that button. I did not mean to press that button. I want one thing to be very clear to everybody. That you see my goaltender dive across the crease. Why are we looking at Brad Marchand? Because he made a no-look pass? He definitely looked around his shoulder. But you see my goaltender dive across the crease. I accidentally pressed the square button. A total accident. Now, I'm prone to doing that. I know I love to use that move in desperation, but that was one time I didn't intend to use it. Did I just see Crosby assist for the Bruins? Oh my God, Sidney Crosby is with the Boston Bruins. It happened. When the hell did Sid leave Pittsburgh? Boston has Marchand and Crosby on the same freaking team, and who knows who else. Another thing that I've done is I've turned up my TV's, I don't even know what setting. I changed a bunch of settings on my TV because this game looks super, nice save. This game looks super dull on my television. I don't know if it's just something about this game. It just looks very washed out. So I turned up a number of settings to change the vividness and the color on the TV, and it looks so much better. It's not something that, obviously, that you, the viewer, can see, but it makes a world of a difference for me. It makes it easier to kind of play this game and watch the game, and we have another broken glass. I just realized coming into this game, by the way, that's a feature you can turn on and off. Not turning it off because although you don't really see it happen anymore, I'm not saying it couldn't happen. DeBrusk dumps it in. Oh, wow, and Perico just said, nope, Vince, you're not playing the puck. You can't do that. No fun for you. I don't have any fun playing this game. You could at least give me a little bit of fun. Go get the puck. Everybody puck watching on that one. McAvoy, Kyrou included, all of those guys watching the puck. Anyway, you can't really see what the television looks like, but it looks great. The contrast changes, the vividness. My saves are very vivid, except for the one that I gave up to Lindholm, the shot I gave up to Lindholm. And something I also noticed, I went into practice mode before recording this, and this is probably pretty obvious to other people, and he just punched the goaltender in the sack and is rubbing him in the face with it. What kind of celebration was that? Braden Shin. This is probably pretty obvious to other people, and he just punched the goaltender in the sack. I swear to you, he straight up took his fist right up in the goaltender's sack and just rubbed his hand all over Ville Husso's goaltender mask. Now that is disrespect of a different level. Well, I'd go into the instant replay. Also, this crowd is extremely silent for a goal that was just scored by the Blues. You can hear a pin drop in here. You can hear a pin being placed into somebody's pocket in here. That's how quiet it is. But anyway, whether you believe me or not, I can't go into the I can go into the replay, but I can't show you Braden Shen's celebration after his goal because EA Sports has decided I'm not allowed to see that kind of thing. I don't know that anybody does want to see that kind of thing anyway. But he really did celebrate like that. I'll try to roll back the clip after he scored in editing and zoom in on it. So anyway, I was trying to make a discussion about something before Braden Shen scored. So this may be pretty evident to anyone that plays this series themselves. But I went into practice mode, and you really don't need to do a lot of manual saves. Like, you don't have to drop butterfly like this if you don't want to. Your goaltender will just make the save for you. That's case in point right there. I mean, I knew this before even playing the first Goalie Be a Pro series I ever played, that if you just position your goaltender and you just move him with the left stick, he'll make the save for you most of the time. But I like that element of trying to go butterfly and like that and anticipate when I need to make a save. There's another beautiful save, a big rebound off that one. Crosby. Still weird to see Crosby in a Bruins jersey, and yet somehow it doesn't look wrong. That's a big goal. That gets us within one with 2.5 to play. And all those big saves I made down there could factor into this game if we can tie it. Yeah, you might see me get pulled here late in the game, as we might make a comeback out of this. I think I've acquired my thumbnail for this video. Well, a potential thumbnail. Who knows what remains to be seen in the rest of this recording session. There may be better thumbnails to come. Hopefully there's still another Blues goal to come as we're approaching 60 seconds to play in regulation. Can the Blues tie it? Can I also not choke it away? Oh my God. Man. Number 4. I don't know who wears number 4 here, but he got launched, I think, on my slide across the goal crease. I think that might be a possible thumbnail we could use. I'm going to have to go back into the replay and see that. But win this faceoff first and foremost. Nick Leddy, that's the guy that I'm pretty sure tumbled over me into the net. And I have not gotten the signal to come to the bench. Well, if they were going to pull me, they would have done it by now. There's 23 seconds left. You have an attacking zone face-off. You should have. They'll probably call me to the bench now. Blocked shot on the way in. It's trickling into who? So we have a power play. Now this is listen, Coach Krause. If you don't pull the goaltender for an extra attacker, it could be 6-on-4 here. You are a moron, and there's nobody that would question it. Well, he is a moron. I don't think anyone's questioning that. We needed a face-off win. Now you need to keep the puck in. Cruz Lucius, where's the puck at? I don't even know where the puck is. It's still in the zone. 9 seconds ago. Bruins have it. Okay, my defenseman's going to get back here, or Shen is. That's Braden Shen. He's a forward. And that's it. I mean, a blown opportunity to tie the game by the coach, not putting the extra attacker on the ice. Oh, that's right. There's no end of screen stats screen because I paused it and then exited out. So there's no end of game stats screen from the Boston game. So we'll just sim up to the next one. From the Bruins to the Rangers. Now we play the Rangers at home. First period going like that. No goal for either team. No one scored yet in this game. And the Rangers get 2 on me. They get 1 from Panarin and Lafreniere. Panarin opening the goal scoring in this game on a power play goal. So let's just jump into this one and see what we can do. Well, I face off with the Rangers again. I'm pretty sure we played these guys in the last episode. Was it the last? We played a game against them at MSG. So I've already faced the Rangers in Season 3. I just don't remember if it was in the last episode. Those were some weird bounces. And I didn't mention this in the Bruins game, but I changed the goalie save reaction time for both myself and the CPU goaltender to it's jacked way up there. It's like 80. I think it's set to 80. And that was just to try and just see what it does. I mean, most of the changes I make to sliders are just to see what they do. There's really not necessarily any rhyme or reason for it. It's just to try to see if we can get some good gameplay out of it. Attribute effects are also set to 2 for this one. I don't think I've ever shown the sliders I'm running for this year's game. It's not necessarily that I intend not to show them. It's just that I usually, if I intend to show them, I just forget or don't think about it. He missed the net so bad. That was a really bad miss, but a big heavy slap shot. Oh, and there's a save. That's a beautiful one-timing save. We would have given that up last season. Hell, probably earlier in the season without jumping up the save reaction time. I probably would have still given up a goal on that one-timer. I mean, and without the accidental pressing of the square button in the last game against Boston, I probably would. Sit on that. Use your sack if you have to. Without the accidental button press of the square button in the last game, where I dove across the goal crease, I probably would have not given up a goal in the whole game. And Braden Schenn scores again. I mean, is there ever a time playing this game mode this year with the Blues that Braden Schenn doesn't score? Scored in the last game. Scored in this game. I got an assist as well on Braden Schenn's goal. And he probably scored in the last episode as well, for all I know. Mark Scheifele is in New York with the Rangers. Somehow I could see that. I don't know why. There's not really. It's just like Crosby on the Bruins. I could kind of see Crosby being a Boston Bruin, which was kind of a shock for me in the last game. And the glass is broken again, man. What kind of juice are you guys drinking? You guys are putting steroids in their morning water, morning coffee. Out here just breaking the glass, costing the St. Louis Blues organization every time we play a game. We had that happen in the game against Boston. We broke the glass. It's happened again. Jordan Kyrou, you're out however much those panes of glass cost. And we're going to go on the power play as well. So I think the small alterations that I made to the sliders are having a positive impact on the gameplay. Also going into practice mode before doing this recording session just kind of helped me get a feel for things. Sometimes it's just nice to go in and warm up a little bit, just face some computer shots and situations, kind of like in real life, I guess. It's like a warm up you would do in real life. And I really like to see the computer player team shoot the puck more from the point. I think I've gone on this rant before, but I'd like to just see them shoot the puck from the point more when you're in this game as a goaltender. Because at least you can make a save on a shot from the point, and I'd like to see them even try to utilize screens and deflections, but we're going to get a 5-on-3. It'll be 31 seconds because of Heedle's penalty for whatever he did. I don't even know what he did because I don't care. It doesn't matter. There's a goal. I don't know what the score of the game is. It's 2-2, so we needed that power play goal because it has tied the game. I didn't show this in the last episode. I know that I didn't show this, but I'm pretty sure that we're like way down in the standings. I think we're last in the division. So whatever division we play in the Central, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it would make sense for the Blues to be in the Central Division. My brain's not functioning right now. I mean, it's pretty obvious what division the Blues are in, but my brain doesn't work right now. Because in the game world, right now, we're in the last days of November. We're just past Christmas. If that went in, that would have been a fluky goal. But we're in the days just past American Thanksgiving. So entering the month of December. We don't have long. If we want to go on a run, this is a time to start doing it. We need to go on a winning run if we want to catch up in the standings. Or else I think by the mid part of January at the earliest, I'm going to ask for a trade. That was something I discussed anyway in the last episode, is considering asking for a trade, which is, I think, probably my best move at this point. I'm not coming back to St. Louis anyway after this season, unless I just don't get a good offer. If we don't get traded, then the only option I'd have is to look for an offer in the summer. And if I don't get a good enough offer, I guess I'd stay with St. Louis. But right now, I don't anticipate myself coming back with the Blues after Season 3. I mean, and no offense, if you're a Blues fan watching this, no offense. Our time in St. Louis has run its course. And I'm not exactly playing in front of the greatest team. I'm not getting the greatest help. I think a fresh start is the best thing for my goaltender. The only reason I stayed with Carolina in last year's game for as long as I did is, well, obviously I'm a Hurricanes fan. It's my hometown team. They drafted me, and I wanted to win that cup with them as well, which we ended up doing. And that was a beautiful save. There's your shot from the point that I was talking about. And there's another one. Attacking save, cover that, right in the goal crease. See what happens when you play more aggressive and more calm? We look beautiful. The Mona Lisa of goaltenders. Actually, that's not true. Not even close. So anyway, yeah, we're probably ducking out of St. Louis after this season. I'm just giving you a heads up. And the game is over! 9/10 of a second. Perico scores. He clings one off the post. It goes in. What a back-breaking goal for the Rangers in regulation. And I'm going to help the Blues wrap up victory with a great stretch of saves at the end of the game. And then that one, leaky from the Rangers netminder. Look at it on the boards. 9/10 of a second left in the game. I was prepared to start editing for overtime. I was ready to get us started for overtime, but nope, overtime is not necessary. Victory for your St. Louis Blues, and number 80 in the goal crease, responsible for carrying the way there. I'm going to get a 900 or better save percentage guaranteed out of this game as well. I don't know how many shots I faced in the third, but I did the job. I didn't give up any goals after intervening. What an end to the game. What an end to that game. Perico's clutch. I don't think you can score much later than that. You can score later than that, but not by much. And to win it in regulation, and I come away with a 935 save percentage plus 39 in the line score. That's going to help me out. I don't know if the Blues, if I can play like this. I played pretty well in this episode. The last 2 games I played pretty well. I've been really consistent now for 2 games in a row. If I can continue and keep this up, I don't know that the Blues would want to trade me now. They may want to keep me around for this season. I may be making a case even for being the number 1 goaltender if we can get that line score back into the 1 and out of the X. Coach Krause is going to call me into his office, and he's going to say, "Hey Vince, you're the number 1 goaltender again." I know we keep going on this roller coaster of emotions here with you going from backup to starter, but we got to do it to you again. I've been sitting for like 4-5 games in a row. It's been a while since I've gotten a start. Still not getting one. Finally getting a start again, back in the Shark Tank. And I've sat for like, probably, I didn't count it. It's probably 5 games. It's a lot of games. I sat for quite a few games. I might even put up in editing how many games I sat out for. If I'm not lazy enough, I guess. But this game's been playing better. So maybe I figured something out with the slider settings. We'll see how the simulation goes. Simulation is usually a different story. It doesn't always favor me. And, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't favor me right now, but I gave up a goal in the simulation. We'll say that much. And I gave up another one in the second period of play. Now, intervening, is that a different story? Well, we were just in here in the Shark Tank not many games back, or many episodes back anyway. Quite a few games back because I haven't started for a while. And it didn't go very well. We lost in overtime on a... Oh, I stayed with Bennett. I stayed with him and he still scored on the backhand. I mean, I don't think you can complain with how I played this. I didn't look like an idiot on this goal against, actually. I stayed with him. He just got me with the backhand. Great shot. Dug it out of the corner, beat our defenseman with that move, and then to the backhand, beat the goaltender. All right, so a little bit of a rough start after jumping into the gameplay. But it's 3 goals, on 23 shots. So I can still recover 900 out of this game, which is kind of my objective. But like I said, I've got this playing better. Didn't go so well for us last time we were in the Shark Tank. We literally got scored on in overtime. The first play of overtime. Erik Karlsson, if I remember correctly, on a breakaway. Don't know if this game will get to overtime, and we'll have a chance to experience that again. God, Bennett is flying out here. He scored in the simulation. He scored in intervention. We just cannot get the damn puck out right now. The Sharks have some magic working for them with the black jerseys on. Don't really like that logo they're wearing on the front of their jerseys and the logo that's at center ice because it looks very corporate, I guess. That's the best way to describe it. It does not look like a hockey logo to me. The Finn logo that they had in, I don't know what year. The old Finn logo that they used to have, it was better. It looked more like a hockey logo to me. But that's just my opinion. God, get up. Oh my God, get up again. Good block. Thank you, Kyrou. God, can Sam Bennett just get off the ice? We have scored a goal to make it a 1-goal game. Perico again. He scored the last second game winner in the game against the Rangers, the last game we played. And he has one taking it hard to the net. Couture is or is that Couture? Who is that defending? 38. No, that's the defenseman. That's not Couture. Couture's 39, and he may not even... Yeah, that's Ferraro, I think. Couture's probably not even in San Jose anymore in this career mode at this point. Anyway, nice goal by Perico. Ferraro. By Perico. And Sam Bennett's on the ice again. I mean, does he just not take a shift off? How much ice time is he getting in this game? The freaking robot out here. He does not run out of gas. Here comes Karlsson. Yeah, you better defend him well. Doesn't matter. He still gets possession anyway. No! Bennett again, and on the back door I made that save. Save, rebound, covered. Nope, Sam Bennett. That's not even Bennett, but you can get the hell out of here. Well, you knew that once Carlson had it below the goal line, that he wasn't going to have any choice but either... I mean, he has Scandella. I want to say Scandella. It's Brendan Dillon. He had Dillon beat, so he could have taken it hard to the net, but he looks for the pass across the crease to Bennett, and I think we just do get over. It's not quite a toe save, but it might as... Well, you know what? This might actually be a toe save. Well, it's a save with the boot of the pad. Either way, it's a great save on Bennett. That's huge. I mean, he has been something to deal with in this game. Sam Bennett, programmed by Skynet or something like that. I don't know. The machines, they've taken over, and Bennett has been a machine on the ice tonight. And Logan Couture, that's him right there. He is confirmed still in San Jose. Oh, what a weird goal. And Hartman has tied it with that one. I'm pretty sure this ramped up the stick blade of the goaltender. Look at the Sharks fans there in disbelief. That guy's hot dog is getting cold. While he's stunned in complete disbelief at the goal. I gotta see a slow motion of this one. We may go into instant replay. Or did he deflect it? Well, he must have he deflected it in front. I didn't even realize. That guy has got a hell of a tan going on. Or it may just be my TV screen. Remember, I did turn up the saturation of the colors and the vividness of the TV, so it could just be my TV. I'll know more whenever I jump into this in editing, but the colors are so vibrant on the TV. I've gone over this already, but it looks great. It just makes the game more playable for me. Glove save, nothing. Nothing to that save. Oh my god. Could you literally not skate it over the middle of the slot on the breakout like that? You turn it over, you know what's going to happen. A goal. A goal against. That's what will happen. And my stick shoved up your ass. And I'm going to have to shove my stick up somebody's ass. Now, a goal for Couture on the rebound. He just crashed the net. And if there was ever any wonder whether he's still playing in San Jose, well, now you know for sure he's in San Jose because he just scored on me. Again, much like the Bennett goal earlier, nothing I could do. Tough rebound. See, I'm going to give up goals in this series. I'm going to give tough goals up. I just don't want to look like an idiot for most of the goals that I give up. And I'd say for this recording session, most of the goals that I've given up in this recording, you can't really have any complaint about most of them. Especially the two in this game. Oh my, that's... Okay, you can complain about that one. Carlson just rips it right past me with a nifty wrist shot, and he's celebrating behind my net. We got scored on in a very similar fashion the last game we played in San Jose, where my goaltender just kind of whiffed at it with the glove, and he didn't even get any part of this. It just went right past him clean. It's funny to me because of what I was just saying before that goal got scored. It's like the game's listening to me. It's like it knows. It just knows, hey, Vince is talking about his confidence getting back. So we got to rip him a new one here and have him give up some really bad goal. That's a huge save on Couture. The puck is loose. I got to form a wall with my pads. That's a shot save on the short side. Knew that was coming. Do not turn the puck over on the breakout. I was going to say that we had a chance still. We can come back and we can get a goal and we can tie the game. But then I gave up that goal to Carlson, and all of our hopes and dreams are probably gone. Stick save on the Hartman shot. And you'll need two quick ones now. You'll need two quick. Nope. Yeah, I got to play that. I can't. Oh, my God. I'm just trying to help my team out. I was just trying to help my team get possession. Empty net. Empty net. They pulled me already. They didn't do that in the last game, but now down 2 goals. Yeah, let's pull Vince. Great idea. You better let me in here. Oh, we got one. Just as I got to the bench. What a snipe. I'm telling you, I turned up the goaltender save reaction time, and there are some interesting goals going in these gameplays. Lots of high-scoring games as well. That was not the intent. That looks like beer league goaltending to me, man. What kind of reaction is that? I mean, if the CPUs give up some really cheesed goals late in the game, I may have to turn the CPU goaltender reaction time back down. But we can get this thing tied. Are they pulling me? Not going to pull me trailing a goal. Make that make sense. Trailing 2, yeah, we'll pull Vince for the extra attacker. But down by 1, Coach Krause, you're an idiot. I'm just going to say it right to your face. You need to win this. Priority number 1 was win the face-off. We didn't do that. And it's probably a good thing that I stay here in the net because it still gives us a chance. I'm going to see a shot, aren't I? Yep. Well, where is it in there? Oh, my God. Screw you, Hurdle. I'm going to just go. I'm going to celebrate with the guys over by the bench because we're going to tie this, right? Nope. Well, Coach Krause, you suck. That's what I came to the bench to say. Not my greatest night. on a sheet of ice. Not my greatest night in the goal crease. Minus 24 is a little harsh, I feel, anyway. I mean, how many goals did we give up in intervention? I think it was 3, if I remember correctly. I don't know. We gave up the Bennett goal on the backhand. Tough break on that one. I mean, I fair play for Bennett for scoring that one. Then there was the Couture rebound goal. Again, I don't think you can deduct too many points for that goal either. It's just a tough rebound and a bang-bang play. But the Carlson goal, that was a bad goal, and we could have still got this game to overtime if I didn't give that goal up. My tender has got to have that one with a glove.